Okay, now I need this fast. Thing is, who's this idiot? Kane. He says you start with 40 stacks. I believe he's an idiot. Now, give me a moment. I'll just show you something. Look at the amount of stacks, 82 from that little combo. 87. It's insane. By the way, this. Oh, okay, 90 stacks. I need that Rabadon's that gap. Like, it's insane. 91. 93. Okay, moment. In all honesty, there. Okay, 96. I have no idea how that even grows anymore. Shit. 116. Now, that's quite 117. That's not bad whatsoever, but I still need more. The thing is, it's Mayhem. So you really need to be OP. Maybe your pass is taxing. Yeah, I believe he's got it now. I believe he's figured it out. He needs a bit of time, but like, you know, not every single person, like, you know, can be smart as me. As a matter of fact, working in retail, okay, that's shit. Has made me realize, you know, how people like fear that one day. Oh, thank you very much. That was an amazing flash because now I have more stacks because my E spread, like, you know, further away. People think, you know, honestly, like, you know, cashiers are going to be like replaced, and I know that's a really big possibility, and like, you know, the talk is like pretty frequent about that. But the thing is that I don't really think people that don't work retail realize how fucking dumb people are at the end of the day. Like, if they implement on like self-checkouts, like half of the stop fucking pinging. It was Kane as well. Like, I should have realized that there were like dumb pings like the moment I saw like Kane there. The thing is, half of the human population, this is not even an exaggeration of the fact, this is a literal fact. Like, so many people are actually going to die if they implement on like self-checkouts. Like, I have no idea how those people survive on day-to-day basis when they struggle so much with just a fucking purchase of the shit, my eye. The groceries or groceries. I have no idea how you pronounce that you need on day-to-day basis. Like it's insane. Basic math is like foreign to them as well. As a matter of fact, okay, let's just leave it there. Okay, like so. That's going to be amazing for stacks. Like, that's actually sick. Oh, I missed my Q. 964, yeah. That's quite nice. But everything under like 2k, being completely honest, I believe is like, you know, a missed opportunity here. 170 stacks. Like, it's going all right, but still need more. Oh, got him. 173. More. Gave me more. 174. Yes. 178. Amazing. 179. Perfect. What we love to see. 170. Still 179. What we don't love to see. Yep. Slowly. Okay. Shock is coming. There you go. Perfect. I'm still alive after that, and he's going to die. 183. Okay, no plant. That's bad. I know you say that's bad. But yeah, that and like the jokes that they drop on me every single day, like, that's fucking insane, man. Like, I thought that they were like, you know, some creative jokes as well at the beginning, like before I got the experience, but thing is, people are not as creative as you think they are. And they are so proud of their jokes as well. Like, I'm sorry to tell you this, man, but you are literally like, you know, the 50th person that has told me that in like, you know, the last 20 minutes. Like it's insane the amount of people that have like the same jokes. But yeah. There is only one guy though, and I don't really know how that happens. Although he drops this one every single time I see him. Like, I'm going to drop by next week and then pay you then. Is that alright? And he smiles at that jokes, that singular one, like so much. And he is quite a, like, you know, positive old man, pretty polite. That is something that you don't really see quite often. But yeah, so I can give him a pass. And he is like the only one that actually uses that joke. So when it comes down to creativity, like, you know, he takes the cake. He's the winner of that one. Okay, 222. 620 only. There's your ass. I not meant to turn around on time. By the way, I am using WASD. It's quite alright when you get used to it. Although going around like minions is just a fucking nightmare. That's what it is. By the way, as a matter of fact, fun fact, as a matter of fact, why did I not upload? Being completely, utterly honest. The thing about college is, it's not as, my personal experience, not as hard as, like, you know, the school. But at the same time, like, you know, I didn't have almost, well, I mean, I did, but I didn't have, like, you know, a job and shit to pay, but it's quite different. It's like my adult life has already begun, like, but by adult life, I mean, like, my full-on adult life. Like, I have my own place, I pay my own bills. I mean, I split that, I have a roommate, but I believe you understand what I mean, and you have that stuff. Then I'm just kind of here, like, wondering, like, you know, is this what's, like, college supposed to be like? Because there are, like, people, college people that just have college, that either have, like, rich parents, or they just, like, got a bunch of, like, you know, in a huge amount of debt. That happens as well. Persica, again, wound speed, equal to 7. I'm just going to go into minus on that one. It's literally, do you want to nerf yourself? And you die launch train, not bad. Critical reply on hit, no. This is so bad. I'm just going to go with this one. The best one, literally. Which is kind of sad. But yeah, you have, like, certain types, like rich parents, they pay for everything, and either they're, like, blasting drugs and alcohol, or, like, they are actually, like, studying. I have seen both types, but the type that just blasts drugs and substances, I have seen much more of. I believe I only met one person that has, like, rich parents. Comes with, like, a MacBook and is like, you know, I have my own place because, like, you know, my parents were like, you wouldn't be able, like, to concentrate yourself if you, like, are living in a dorm. And, like, you know, you need to be concentrated all the time and shit. And he actually uses that, as a matter of fact. So, being completely honest, like, I have a respect for that guy. Like, you know, he knows that he has, like, advantages. And he's like, I'm just going to abuse them. Like, I have my own place. Every single thing that, like, you know, I need is paid and provided for. So I can go to the gym and just, like, you know, refresh myself. I can not go to gym and, like, not feel bad because it's not really, like, just, he doesn't really care about money. And then, like, you pay a monthly, like, you know, how do you say this even? I forgot, like, a word. But you pay, like, you know, rent, 263 stacks. Stacking has kind of dropped, being completely honest, I have no idea why. But yeah, he doesn't really have, like, much concern about that. Unlike, you know, about his studying and, like, you know, his progress, and, you know, also I respect that. There were, like, you know, certain parties at college as well, but I didn't go to them. Not because I didn't want to, I was invited and I wanted to go to. I was like, I'm really short on time, but I'm just going to go there because I mean, it's a college experience. It was the first one as well, like a first party, and like I already got mine. But I mean, they invited every single person there, anyways. Like, I believe the only reason you wouldn't be invited is because, like, you actually didn't hear of that, of, like, you didn't, like, you know, interact with a singular person on the campus. Amazing. It would be an amazing achievement to actually, like, not have heard of that part, but anyways. That was happening, and it was, like, you know, 9 PM, I believe. And then I want to go there, but then I was studying the whole day. And then I got a crippling headache. at like a 6 p.m. and then I unwillingly just went to sleep. Like that was not even like something that I wanted to do. That's something that just happened. By the way, I believe I had like 2 sources of audio for League of Legends, which could be bad. But yeah, I didn't go there, so I don't know if that guy went there. But even if he did, like, you know, then go, you know, honestly, like he deserved it. Like, you know, just going off of like, you know, on these like practices, like how well he does. Like, the only way he can actually like do that, even though it's, like I said, I would say it's not as hard as like school, like the curriculum. If you paid attention in school, then like, you know, that bitch, I just knew he will like throw that on me. Thing is, it's not as how do I say this? It's not as hard as in school, but the thing is, it's more massive. But everything is like intertwined, because this time around you have like, you know, subjects that connect to each other and that like complement each other. So if you are like, you know, if you're just like studying everything and you were like all right in school, then you can pretty much start connecting everything. So far I'm doing amazing. So I mean, I use my every single opportunity I can to study, so that's fine as well. And sometimes when like, you know, I have let's go with ability haste. When I have like, you know, some lectures that are just fucking boring, I don't even skip those. I just like, which I have a lot of. Just put them on like, you know, because some of them are online. Put them here and then just like play League. Or when I have like, it's like a tactic for a burnout, because I was burned out like a long ago. Like, it's insane. No, not to complain or anything, just like, you know, saying happens. Like a method of just going and playing like League of Legends while doing like, I can do that. And that's how I know I have like learned every single thing that I need as well, like really well, because like I can pay attention to the game and just like finish all of my like, you know, how do I say this? It was some word on assignments. I love to do assignments and play League of Legends. I don't know, like I die, you have like 40 seconds. And like studying as much as I do, like, you know, it's more than enough to like do one, like, you know, example on assignment. So that's perfectly fine. And that's mostly like how I do it. Because like I studied the whole day and then like I put League of Legends, because like I don't have like any strength left in me to go and do an assignment. But I then open League of Legends, start a bit, then I am quite, how do I say this, like I get my cortisol down, like from all of that, and then when like, you know, it's kind of like the late game and your concentration is really hyped up, and when you die and you have like a minute to come back, then you have like a whole minute and you're so fucking concentrated. And then you can just like do one example of assignment. All of my assignments are graded quite well, actually. Like almost every single one is like perfect, so I'm quite happy about that. On the other note, tests did suffer a bit. I mean, the middle one. It was about imaginary numbers and piece of shits. Like it was meh. I lost. That's sad. I didn't see how many stacks I even had. Like, it's crazy how this turned out. But yeah, let's go with that. I